back to my YouTube channel. It's Marisol and I'm back with a brand new video. So for today's video, I am going to be doing a makeup look, and this is going to be like a Valentine's inspired. I wanted to do a Valentine's inspired so I could match my nails. So I recently just did this nail set on myself, and it's Valentine's theme. And if you haven't checked out that video, it's one of my recent videos. It's my recent nail look, so you guys should totally check it out. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start on my eyeshadow. I already primed my eyelids and I did my eyebrows off camera just because that takes longer. So now I'm ready to start my eyeshadow. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so basically the palettes that I'm going to be using for this Valentine look is going to be the Stormy palette from Kylie Cosmetics. So I'm going to be using this one for the brown that it has in here, just because I feel like it's going to match similar to the brown on my nails. The Babies, one of my newest palettes. I'm going to be using the ColourPop Hello Kitty and Friends collaboration that they took out. So I'm going to be using this one, and this one I'm going to use it for like basically the decorating colors, so like the little stickers and like the little teddy bears that I have on my nails. I'm going to be using the pinks from here, and I feel like they just have really pretty pinks that kind of match my nails. So we're going to be using those palettes for the look today. So like I said, I'm using her for the brown that it has right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my brush for the base. Basically, I'm just gonna grab a little bit and just pat it down, pat it away so we don't get no excess eyeshadow, because you do not want excess eyeshadow. That's going to look too messy, so you always want to dust it off. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and pat that on my eye. Have a bunch of powder. And then I'm taking it up a little bit just because I want some of the brown here, like in the crease right here. So I'm patting it down here and then just bringing it up. I'm doing the same thing with the other eye. So just patting the brown down and then bringing it up to my crease. So we're gonna go ahead and basically build up the brown. Now I don't want the brown to be too dark because, like I said, we're going to be adding the pinks from the other palette. So I like to like build it up in the crease right here because I want that brown to show, and I also just like for my color to show here because I feel like that just looks way better, and you actually get an idea of like the color that I was going for. So I decided to add another palette to the color scheme, Sort of Sweet palette from Kylie Cosmetics. So we're going to go ahead and add this one to the mix just because I want a more kind of a more brown tint in there right here. So Rose is this one, so we're gonna go ahead and use her with the same brush. Cutting the crease, I usually use my brush if I can find it. Okay, I'm gonna use this brush, this Camel Concealer. I'm using this one, and this is in the shade Medium Sand. So this is the one that I'm using, and it honestly became my favorite because I did my cut crease, and basically I'm just gonna go ahead and pat it down with this brush. This is just the same one that I used to basically blend out my concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and use that brush and just pat it down so it basically dries and there's no, you know, messiness going on with the concealer. Okay, so I was thinking, I was like, if I put the shimmers on right now with the concealer, it's basically not going to show as bright and basically as vivid, like as, you know, bright as I want it to, especially because we're working with pinks and I want the pink to be really vibrant and to show. So I have an idea. We're going to be using the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. This is one of my OG palettes. It's one of the very first ones that I got. So we're going to be using the pink from this palette, and we're going to basically we're gonna put it on the concealer. So that's gonna work as basically a base for the shimmers and the you know, pink shimmer, so it can show better. So it's going to work as a base for that. So the pink that I want to use, kind of Valentine's pink, we're going to go ahead and use this pink right here. So that's going to be the base for the shimmer. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my brush that I use. So this is the brush that I use, and I like this one because it's flat at the end and it's just so much easier to grab. I don't know if this happens to y'all, but whenever you're doing a makeup look and you think you're going to use like 2 palettes but you end up using like 4 or 5, that was me right now with this look. I really thought I was going to use 2 palettes, but I ended up using like 4. So the eyelashes that I'm going to be using are these right here. So these are the eyelashes that I'm going to be using for this look. So I'm gonna add some eyelash glue, and the eyelash glue that I use is the Duo Eyelash Glue. I think everybody uses this one, but I use this one. So let me go ahead and put those eyelashes on. So I did the white eyeliner. I honestly thought it was gonna mess it up, but I feel like it goes with it, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. And basically now I'm just moving to my eyelashes, so I'm gonna put those on. And the amount of streaks that it took me just to get like the good, like not the wing eyeliner, but I just wanted it to look good, and it took me like a good 2 tries. I had to take it off and redo it, but I think we got it, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyelashes. Guys, so I'm done with the look. This is the complete look. This is how it turned out. My lips, I love them. They go so good with the eyeshadow. This is how the eyeshadow turned out. It's pink. I added white eyeliner at the top, and pretty much I just had it pink here where my lash line is at, just so it could, you know, go together. And basically that's it, you guys, for this little Valentine's look. I love it. It's so cute, so pretty. And also I did cut my hair. It's way shorter now than what it was. It was a little bit longer than this, but I did end up cutting it, so now it's like short. It's like shoulder length, somewhere there. But I honestly love it. I feel like I just work better with short hair. So that is the final look. So cute, and I feel like it definitely matches my nail, especially this one because this one has kisses. But so if you guys enjoyed it, if you did, make sure you like, comment, and make sure you're subscribed. And also check out my recent nail video so you guys can see how I created this nail look. And with that being said, you guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.